Warning! Kingdom Hearts video game has a very intricate plot, and if you're not familiar with Kingdom Hearts theories, you should maybe first have an aspirin. Hi, I'm Ginia Kat. I am now playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and as you will be, I finally hit the quest 730 and learned about Strelizia and her tragic fate. Well, her story puzzled me. It's amazing how what was supposed to be a cute mobile phone game is in fact highly plot relevant. I went on the web to dig up some explanation, and really I could find nothing acceptable to me. I started thinking hard about that. It took me a while, to be honest, but here is my theory. The important point is not who kills Strelizia, but why killing her and how. I went to the conclusion that the dude that stabbed her was in fact looking for the Book of Prophecies. Of course, he did not find it because Ventus has it. He does not give a damn about being a union leader. The only thing he is craving about is the book, and he is ready to kill again to get it. I say he because I think, I'm pretty sure, I'm sure he is a boy. I mean, once you understand why and how, you know who he is. That video is gonna be longer than the other ones because I truly would like to convince you, because I think I'm right. I had a heated discussion about that theory, my theory, with another player, Marion, I love you. And she said, okay, you can make a video, but do explain very well, because right now I still disagree with you. You'll have to convince me. That's what I would like to do. I'm sure I'm right. First, I would like to wipe out once and for all the usual theory. A rogue character would have killed her in order to be sure to survive the Keyblade War. That's stupid. How would he learn about the Keyblade War to begin with? It was supposed to stay secret. Okay, let's assume that in that case he probably learned too that the Dandelion would all gonna survive the war. The Dandelion is not a secret group at all in the game. Everybody knows that Master Ava is recruiting valuable members to do a group that is not a union. Plus, being Dandelion does not seem very complicated at all. I mean, Master Ava proposed me to join the party, and I'm far from being a hero. Okay, let's start again. I am that mysterious character, the rogue one. I just learned about the Keyblade War and I'm thinking, oh my god, that's horrible. A Keyblade War will soon happen. We are all gonna die. The only ones that will survive for sure will be Dandelions. My god, what to do, what to do? Let's kill Strelizia. What the fuck? That makes no sense at all. Plus, we're supposed to live at the fairy tale era, and I'm pretty sure killing people was not allowed at that time. It was bad. I guess if you were caught, it was death penalty for sure. It was a one-way ticket to Hades realm. So why taking such a risk? He took that risk, not to survive the Keyblade War, that's stupid, but because he was looking for a very special, rare item. A priceless one worth being alive. Hey, just watch that video.
It's finally clear.
What's that?
Why that world they call the Date Escape seems so familiar.
Huh?
A book? Known as the Ancient Book of Prophecies. It's said to be capable of transcribing events that have yet to take place.
No kidding. If we got our mitts on something like that, we could finally take over permanent-like.
Yes, considering legend has it the book can also conjure, making an entire world filled with beings and powers that have yet to exist.
Really? A book that could just make up a world? I don't know. That sounds like nothing more than fluffy pink kids' fairy tale stuff. It just sounds too good to be true.
Apart from the foretellers, the only person that ever owns a book of prophecies is not Private Dandelion, but a union leader, and the murderer knew that. This is the only point of the usual theory I agree with. Very early in that story, there was kind of a leak. Okay, maybe not a leak, for sure not a massive one in the local newspaper, but some infos that were supposed to stay secret were disclosed. And the first evidence
really
is
not yourself
that
today.
cutscene.
I guess even foretellers have their off days. Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
Aww.
At that moment, Ephemer was not a union leader yet. How would he know about a certain book? Seriously? Only 7 people were supposed to know. The master of the master and his 6 apprentices. I don't know which one, but one of them talked too much or too loud. That was maybe the betrayal that the master of the master was talking about in the Book of Prophecies. For a curious, inquiring person as Ephemer is, it was then possible to gather some exciting pieces of info. Ephemer is curious, smart, and light-attracted. What if another character in Debrecton would have been curious and smart but darkness-attracted? Maybe he would have to try to explore the foreteller's chamber as Ephemer did. Maybe he just went on picking up some informations. Maybe he spied Master Ava and saw her giving a book to Strelizia. He decided to get that book at all costs. Now, what do we truly know about Strelizia? A very few facts. She was in love with me. Oh, I can't believe it. I declined Master Ava's invitation to being a dandelion, and now a nice girl was in love with me and she died. I'm truly unlucky in that game. Crap! Anyway, she was dandelion. That's barely the only fact we know for sure. That means she was clever and a valuable fighter. A tough one, not the one you can defeat in a snap. That's for sure. So, the murderer was a good fighter too, and probably used a trick against her. He did notice she was looking for me, and used an illusion to lure her in a trap. That's why her charity saw me in that warehouse. That's why it was surprised not to find me. Maybe Strelizia did not even fight because she was facing me in the dark, and that makes me sad. That could be the reason why she said at the end, "It's all my fault." Well, think about it please. The characters able to create illusions to fight are not so many in Kingdom Hearts games. Do you see where I'm coming? Second point. We see for sure that the first thing the murderer does just after stabbing Strelizia is to take the book. To me, it confirms my point of view about the motive of the crime. He must have been so disappointed when he started to read it, and we have a hint of that the first time he meets the other union leaders. First, he greeted them, but just after, he waved the green book, asking, in a way, "Tell me, what is written in this book? It's not for real, is it? There must be something more." And Skull did not understand and answer, "There's nothing more, there's a rule we have to follow." I guess at that moment he cried silently. "That's not true, I killed her for that shit." Okay, I'm interpreting right now, but admit it, that makes sense, isn't it? Allow me please to sum up for the last time the different hints and facts. The murderer is a smart character, a curious one. He could have been a seeker. He has a bond, a connection to darkness. He is someone acting in secret, a plotter, a schemer. He is able to create illusions in order to fight, and he is obsessed by books. I know, you're saying, "No way! Of course, Zexion is not in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross," but I mean it, it's pretty disturbing. Zexion, or Yenzo, is matching to almost all the different criteria. I guess I hope you understand where I'm driving you. Brain, of course. There is clearly a family resemblance with Zexion, and don't explain this is coincidence. I don't believe anymore in coincidences in Kingdom Hearts. I have been vaccinated against coincidences as I was playing Birth by Sleep. Brain is the father or the older brother of Yenzo. I know a tricky master told us we were on the fairy tale era, 1,000 years before the events of Birth by Sleep. I don't believe that one single minute. What would Mickey, Donald and Goofy do in Daybreak Town Main Square at that era? Why Master Yensid would have asked to Sora and Dream Drop Distance to learn to wake Sleeping World because, well, who knows, it would be useful to defeat darkness one day. Why are there dream eaters and nightmares in Daybreak Town? Seriously? We are in a Dream Drop Distance-like world, and those events are taking place before Birth by Sleep, of course, but now 1,000 years before at all. Maybe only 20 years before. Ventus is Ventus, the one I met in Birth by Sleep, my little one. I still don't get why he did not age, but I'm sure he's Ventus. Lauriam is Marluxia's somebody. I am sure we will get to know better that awesome hybrid of an English lord and a K-pop singer later in game. And Brain is Yenzo's relative. Yenzo inherited from him his passion for books. I have more arguments in mind, but that video is long enough. Brain is looking for the Book of Prophecies. He does not mind being a union leader. No Master Ava's guidance, neither the rules to follow mean something to him. He wants the book. He killed Strelizia by mistake. He's gonna kill again. His next victim will maybe be ephemeral. And to me, for sure, at the end, he will chase Ventus, and he will probably end killed by someone else. What do you think? Did I convince you that time? I don't know, maybe there is a very important element I missed. Don't hesitate to drop a comment and to share that video if you liked. Thanks for watching. And anyway, who knows if a Keyblade War is not gonna happen soon. So please, enjoy every moment.